Alright, I'm live. Good. So, today I'm going to stream Vampire Survivors, and it's been a while since I last did. I forgot about the different soundtrack. It happens. Okay, just checking my stuff. I have 8,000 gold, and I can spend it on stuff or nothing. Do I have characters to unlock? No. Random. Random! Didn't I play this character last time? I don't even remember. Oh my god, I don't remember at all. Now there's a quick start. It just picks something random, I think. Ah, you hear me now? Hi. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Tito, which is Italian, I suppose. Or Spanish. Wait, no, I did play this character. It has completed Gallo Tower. So I did play this character. Okay. Actually, let me look at my unlocks. What should I do? Okay, Tiramisu, Skullomaniac. I need to unlock these. Okay, let's do survive 20 minutes with Croce. I'm gonna do that. Alright, Croce, where are you, my dude? Oh, it's this useless guy. I don't like this guy. First of all, start with one revival and gain one more at level 33. That sounds nice on paper. Like, oh, if you die, you revive. Yeah, but here's the thing. If you die, that means you suck. I mean, okay, no. Let me rephrase. If you die, that means you're being overwhelmed in the first place. Which means even though you revive, you'll get killed again. Probably. I think most of the time that's how it would go. But anyway, survive 20 minutes with Croce. Let's do this. As for which map to play, I picked the song first, then I picked the stage. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. I'll go with what stages? Well, the Mad Forest and Late Library, Dairy Plant, Gallo Tower, Capella Magna. I think I only did that once. I remember the stage, I remember it. Il Malise was the one with the plants that don't move. Moonglow was not the stage with there's a ton of items at the start and pots and stuff like that. Green Acres, I don't know. The Bone Zone. And Boss Rush. Boss Rush? I haven't done this before. But right now my goal is to This is new to me. Oh, Boss Rash. You're right, it says Rash. This is irrational. Okay. I'm sorry about that. I'll do Capella Magna. Hyper Capella Magna. Alright, let's do this. With this crappy character. I say crappy, I mean, maybe he's good and I just don't know his hidden potential. That's possible. Okay, he starts with... I don't even remember. He starts with a bad weapon. I think with the cross. He starts with the cross. Yeah, bad weapon. I mean, not bad. I don't like it. These weapons gain up to 3 bounces. That could actually make things pretty interesting. Counterpart, it's not in those. Doubled healing, that's nice and all, but... Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Up to 3 bounces for the cross. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, first of all... Okay, there's nothing special, like there's no like relic or character. Okay, I should go down for the duplicator. You can't go wrong with the duplicator. Let's do this. Oh, baby. I think I like this bounce thing. Okay, so as I said, I don't like the cross, but when they bounce like this, it's pretty cool. Oh, was the axe in the list of bouncy weapons? I don't even remember. I should have paid more attention. Ah, I should have paid attention. Alright. I will not go with cats, because I need healing. I'm not committing to cats until I have healing, like, safe healing. Santa Water. I'll go axe. Please bounce. That's all I ask. They don't bounce. They probably bounce with a different upgrade. Different Arcana, I mean. Bible. Reroll. Guns. Not cross. Can I see... I cannot see the description. Darn it. I wish... Because see here the Arcanas are on the right side, but I cannot mouse over them or move my cursor on it to see the description. What a shame. Come to think of it, I think it was just starting weapons that... Ooh. Yeah, I want to evolve the axes. I mean, that's going to be later, but I want to evolve... What a shame. He was a good man. What a running away to die. Okay, I will go south to grab the thing, the duplicator. That's the first thing I'll do. It's gonna be a long journey. More cross... Well, more cross levels. Right. Technically, it wouldn't hurt to stick around and kill stuff for experience. I'll do that once I'm near the duplicator. I won't pick it up right away. I want to have all 6, items. Then I pick it up as the 7th. That way it doesn't... Oh! That way it doesn't take a slot. Because it's just extra. Okay, I need to move better than that. Bounce more. Candelabrador. Bigger areas, bigger effects. Ah, Clover. Yes, with this I can evolve the cross. That's very important. And I did pay some attention when I picked my Arcana at the beginning. The evolved form of the cross will keep the bounces. So, you know, the swords. Oh, I went past it. Let's go back up. Clover. Hey, more luck is good, you know? Just like in real life. When you get more luck, well, you win a ton of money at the lottery. Or the casino. Then people murder you to steal your cash. So there's downsides. It's right here. Right there. Up there. There it is. Okay, I'll stick around and just farm experience. Okay, I should move more. You like this song? It's good. I don't recall using it when playing the game yet, so feels fresh. Doesn't feel like a song I heard 20 times. I'll be honest here, I'll unleash my inner Genji and need healing. Maybe I should get the whip, or maybe I should break the candelabras. Cross. I'm getting a little overwhelmed. Like, okay, this character sucks in my... Well, not suck, but I mean... This character is not that... He sucks. Darn, I was hoping for chicken. But... there's a bit of... not just because the character sucks that I'm getting overwhelmed here. There's a little bit of me in that, too. I'll leave that there, actually. I'll pick it up when I can evolve a weapon. Oh, but I want the experience gem. Can I get it without picking up the... Nice! I got the red experience gem without picking up the thing. If I get the bracer, it means that my crosses will bounce faster. Will they last longer? I don't know. I don't know all the inner mechanics, unfortunately. Hey, I'm back to full. Okay. I can chill. I'll leave that that chicken over there. Pick it up if needed. Ah! Darn it, Ask me a question. I should probably stick in an open area so that enemies don't get stuck, like on the other side of the screen behind the wall. They kind of need to reach me to die. Actually, they don't need to, because both these crosses and the axes just go through obstacles. Okay, oh, that's not good. Cross, level 6, we're getting there. If I can get 2 weapon evolutions, like, relatively early, that would be nice. I mean, early. I'm already over 11 minutes. Because of the hyper. Timer goes faster, but I'm not necessarily killing faster. Wait, why is this thing a different color? What's going on there? Is this a new part of the newer updates? I wonder. Well, I need to last 20 minutes with this character, right? I mean, that's the main goal. I don't need to beat this stage. Alright, let's pick this up and see if anything happens. Oh! It's... okay, it's another Arcana. So it's not forced on you. Yeah, it is. Okay, okay. It just shows a different color to specify that this is the Arcana thing. Alright. Listed weapon projectiles gain up to 3 bounces. Interestingly, the axe is in this. So I can get this, and now my axe is gonna bounce a lot. And the sights later, when I evolve the axe into sights. Double healing, that would be useful. It's gonna be a pass. Crits for... oh, the axe and the swords would crit. I mean, I don't have the sword yet, but when I evolve the cross, it will be there. And then the axe and the evolved axe, which is the scythe. Maybe I should take this. Crits? Crits are good. Oh no, but bouncy sights are so good. I mean, they're alright, but I specifically like them a lot. I'm gonna take that. It's kind of funny looking at the axe bounce on enemies. I should take the armor. That would help me take less damage. Oh no. Oh god. Everything's under control. Let me just take this. Like, screw it, I'm not waiting. It's not gonna go, like... By the time it's 30 minutes in, I'll be either dead or... I won't have 6 items yet anyway, so let's get more projectiles. Now I have even more projectiles. That will help my damage a lot. Alright, cross level 8. Please evolve. I'm not skipping it this time. Nice. Swords, which is the evolved cross. It works the same way. It's stronger though. Also bigger, interestingly. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? That's awesome. They are tearing through the enemies. Okay, I'll take some healing. I'll take bigger hitboxes on my weapons. Candelabra door. Okay, now I really need to evolve the axes, because the axes are not doing much like this. But once they are sights, they will do so much work, it's not even funny. Kind of like the swords are doing so much work right now. Yes, axe. Alright, one more axe level. Yeah, I will not take the other 2. Okay. I like the Rune Tracer, but not right now. Ooh, a triple. Alright, evolve the axe for sure. Yep, the sight. And then a bag of money, because I barely have any items, so they're all maxed. That's funny, I need to actually pick up stuff now. I cannot pick this up, it's gonna give nothing. It's gonna give money, because I have no item for it to give. Alright. Wings. Fire wand. Guns bounce, but guns suck until they're... Well, they don't suck, but at this point, like 15 minutes in, they will suck. Fire wand is pretty good. It's pretty strong. It's good. I like it. I think it's underrated. It's like the fire wand. I don't even remember how you evolve it. Oh, it evolves with the spinach, I think. It's a bit late for the crown. A bit late. Oh baby. Bounce! Bounce! Bounce some more. Empty tome. Okay, yes. I absolutely need this. Reduce weapon cooldown. That, in other words, all my weapons will attack faster. This is one of the best items for raw DPS. When I say items, I mean, you know, the second row in my, you know, because this is not a weapon. For top row is weapons, second row is, you know, items, you know, passives. This boosts DPS a lot because you attack faster. Now, obviously, there's some weapons that are not affected by that. like the garlic, other stuff that's not coming to mind. Evolved Bible. Oh, I barely have any health. Okay, okay. There's health over there. Right. I need to be very careful because I'm very fragile. Now, I can revive. I have one revive and I'll gain another one soon. Oh, did I pick up a cross? I guess I did. Oh my god, these enemies are fast. Okay, that's not good. I don't like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pumarola is tempting. Pumarola? It's kind of hard to say sometimes. Getting more healing. I mean, it's slow, but... Okay, there's healing over there. I won't pick it up right now. Freezing enemies would be useful, I suppose. Keep my eye on the chicken there. Right, I'll pick that up when I have... when the fire wand is ready to evolve. My favorite! Thornos box. Cursed items, which mean the enemies will be, you know, they will spawn more, they will have more health. Yada yada, but increased might, projectile speed, duration, and area. It's a very good trade-off, I think. Oh, Spellbinder, duration, baby. Wait, does duration matter? Because I was under the impression that my sights and my swords, the amount of time they last, like Rumapola, more like Rotomola. Hey Roto. Does the Sarah? I mean, yeah, it's about the quality, not the duration. Although you kind of need some amount of duration to have good quality, I suppose. I'll just go Firewall. I just don't know if my swords and my sights disappear based on, like, if they will always bounce 3 times and then disappear, or if they last a set amount of time and then they disappear. But if they bounce 3 times, then they disappear. I don't know if... I think the Fire Wand. Also, I don't have the item to evolve the Fire Wand yet. The garlic. I need the garlic. Give me garlic. Garlic PLS. That means please. No, back in my days, that's how we wrote it. I say we, I didn't do that because I actually spell decently. Still no spinach. So, how's it going, Roto? I hope you're having a good weekend? Oh, is it the weekend? I'm not even... I think we were Saturday. Or Friday. We're Friday. Yeah. And there's 20 minutes. I'm happy. I get my unlock. Also, maybe you wrote something in chat. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. Okay, now I can look. You didn't write anything, Roto. Want to see Mount Moonspell? What is that about? Is that something that the auto captions detected? That would not surprise me. Give me the darn spinach. Oh, the stage I said I don't know. Oh. I'll try it out after this. Darn it. When I saw the Evo item there, I thought it was the spinach, but no. Alright, I'll pick this up. Alright. Useless. Useful. Crit rates, baby. So now my axes and my swords will crit more for more damage, and damage is good. My damage is very good like this. Okay, Turona's box is maxed. Everything is maxed, so next level I only get new stuff. Okay, I can take a weapon. Song of Mana? It's a bit late for that. Will suck. It's like Lightning Ring. Normally I don't take Lightning Ring, but... Celestial Dusting? I don't like this one. I don't like it at all. There it is, spinach! Okay, now I can evolve the Fire Wand. Yatta! Yes! Now I have sights and like evil fireballs. Like I'm basically Dracula. No, well actually I'm like both Dracula and Death at the same time. Can you imagine fighting Dracula and Death at the same time? Crazy idea. It's never been done before. That's a joke. It has been done before. Alright, Lightning Ring. Maybe I should take Laurel, because at this point I'm very strong, so the only thing that's dangerous is if enemies just somehow hit me and I miss it. So having some shielding would help. I'll do that. Actually, let's max out spinach. Oh baby. Oh baby! Oh my god, careful, they're fast. At least they get pushed back very easily and very far. I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, okay, they can reach me. Oh my god. 24 minutes. This is basically Norfair tiles. This enemy. Right. Oh, a triple. That's welcome. Okay, there's a chicken over there that's useful, potentially. I'll pass on those other weapons for now. Lightning Ring. Yeah, now I can evolve it. Laurel? 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 Oh, everything's maxed. Well, I don't want knives. Garlic is pointless at this point. Magic Wand. There's no good weapon to get. I don't like the Magic Wand or its evolved version, but at this point, like, what else could I get? Whip. Bible. Bible has uses. Pentagram. Nah. King Bible, I suppose, has some uses to push them back. Having some extra pushback. Whoa! That's a lot of levels. Okay. Now the Bible cannot evolve, but that's okay. Oh, baby. Oh, whoa. Alright. Oh, so there's like animation skips now. Like when I pick these up and all my weapons are maxed, it doesn't, you know, do the whole animation thing. It skips it. That's really cool. Makes just gameplay a little bit faster, which is nice. I like that. It's a nice change. Whoa. Be careful, especially when there's new enemies. Okay, there's something over there. Making my way towards there. This is mine. Look at this! This is so powerful! And it reminds me of what I said in some previous streams about how once you unlock Arcanas, the gameplay totally changes. Because basically the Arcana dictated this run, and I built for the Arcanas and the bounces, and that's really cool. Once you have more Arcanas, you can build in a different manner. But yeah, like this build is pretty darn different from... Well, I mean, I did the bounce thing before, but... Okay, these enemies are scaring me. And these are not scaring me at all. Alright, 2 minutes to go. Looks like that's gonna be a victory. Unless things get unless things go horribly wrong at the end. Also, my fireballs are bouncing. So... Nice weather, eh? Oh my god, these things are actually... Oh my god, Whoa, stop. Oh, that's scary. Whoa, these things are not getting pushed back. Thank god for the laurel that gave me a ton of shielding. It had all stacked up, but it's about to go out. Yeah, I'm taking damage now. What the heck? Need healing. Alright. Oh. And that's 30 minutes. Yay! Also, I revive. And I revive again. And now it's actually over. I don't revive anymore now. Victory! Defeat a total of 6,000 stage killers. That's that thing. Reach level 50 with Croce. Survive 20 minutes with Croce. Nice. Alright, so I unlocked a character named Ambrojo. I unlocked an Arcana card, Awake. And I unlocked a Tiragisu, which is an item that makes you revive. Awesome. So there's a new Arcana in the list, and there's a new character. Let's see, Ambrojo. I don't remember. I'm sure I played him before on my Steam account, but that goes back. I don't know / remember what this weapon does. Alright, he's unlocked. I'll have to try him out. Let's see, what can I get? Revive. It's kind of hard to not take revive. Let's see. I will refund and get revive. Okay, 10k. Right, revive. Amount. On me. I like having a reroll. Luck. Hold on. Nice, Sarah. Nice. Curse. Do I want curse? Or is it too early for that? Feels early for that. And yes, I get the reference, and it's you know, Cotton Eye Joe, the song, which I like. Yeah, that's I don't know, I could have done that better. Let me try Ambrogio, and hopefully this weapon doesn't suck. Okay, Mount Moon spell. Alright, that's oops. Okay. Mount Moon spell. Ancestral home of a fallen clan now overrun by yokai and oni. In this world where the sun doesn't shine, the night is victorious. I should have gone as Dracula. Oh well. That's the stage song, huh? I haven't heard this before. So, nice. Yeah, sounds good. Hopefully his weapon doesn't suck. I know I said that already, but... Alright. Well, first of all, I unlocked Awake, right? This one. Ah, yes. I remember now. I used this a lot back then. Back when I played on Steam. So, Awake gives 3 revives. So literally you have 3 revives from the get-go if you take this. And when you die, you get more health, more armor, more might, area, duration, speed. This is insane. Like, in terms of raw stats, this is insane. I won't take it. Well, unless there's no Arcana that works with Ambrogio's thing. It looked like a sort of egg. Well, rip. I'm gonna take this then. Okay. Alright. How do you work? Oh my god! What the hell? It reminds me of that that ability in Breath of Fire 3, which was called Blitz, I think. You just threw stuff at enemies, you know, a Christmas tree, and you know, you just threw a bunch of stuff at the enemy. Okay, I don't want any of these weapons, but I'll take the Santa Water. Oh, holy hell, this character has +9 amount? +9? What the hell? +9 amount? So if I take Santa Water, there's gonna be 10 different splashes of water all over the screen? A piano, mirror. I'll take the guns. What the heck? I don't really see the Santa Water because of the snow, though. Ah! It's no longer +9, it's +5. Okay, I get it. Alright, so he just gets a buff to his amount at the start of the game, then it progressively goes down. Kind of like some other character, like I remember there's a character that has like plus like 300% area, the character that starts with Santa Water, and it progressively goes down to a normal amount. So it just helps like the first 2 minutes, first minute or two. Yeah. Cats! You want cats? You got it. Well, now I regret taking the Santa Water then. Okay, there's something like a relic on the upper right part of the map. There's a sword, which is a weapon that I'm not familiar with, or a relic or whatever. Sword, huh? There's the duplicator. I definitely want the duplicator. Let me go up. La Roba. Well, at least I know the name now. Looks like a katana, yeah. Definitely a katana. Fire, more projectile, effect lasts longer. I'm gonna take the crown. Because, you know, leveling faster and all. It makes the start slower because you spend levels into that thing. But eventually it balances out, and then later on you just level faster. You just catch up to whatever level you'd be, and it's just better if you can survive the early game just fine anyway. I like leveling faster. The problem with the cats is they hurt you when they touch you, and then they steal the items on the screen, like so they can take chickens and whatnot. It's like you need a form of healing if you take cats, and that's kind of rough. I'll take them, but also I regret taking the guns. Oh, that's not good. This is not a good situation. Ah! What the heck, walls? Oh, oh, oh! I need more cat fights. Duration. It will help my holy water and my cat fights. Oh! Cat fight! I like the piano. Was raining cats on the item select? Wait, what? I didn't see that. Sounds good. Oh my god! What the heck? I don't know what that's about, but that's cool. I'm kind of breaking my principles here because I took a ton of different weapons that are all low levels. Normally I just want to focus one or two weapons and get them high quickly. Breaking my principles. Oh no. Plants! Plants! Oh no, not plants! Where are the zombies when you... Oh my god, yeah. That hurt. Oh, right, I have 3 revives. Right, let's get out of here. Fumarola? I suppose. I question the hitbox of some of this stuff. Okay. I didn't want to come back to this side, it's just this showed up, so I came back to this side and then enemies got me. Did you see that mirror bounce? That was weird. Oh baby, that piano is doing work. That piano is angry. Of the cat noises. It's weird. I'm not. Oh, the cat. Yeah. They're nice. Well, I like the cat noises when there's a cat fight. One more projectile. Hell yeah. This map is difficult to navigate. No, I wanted that. Oh well, I'm not going back. Yeah. Thought you could get me? Now I'm the one getting you. And now I'll be running away from you all again. Yes, this lasted a bit longer than I expected. Okay. Okay, that's not good. Oh my god, these are... What the heck? I want that. Whoa. This character is slow, is it just me? This is my last revive. No, I have one more. Right, so that's my third revive from the Arcana thing. And then the +1 from the shop. Move speed. I guess that's the base speed. It feels so slow. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Cat fight. Lots of terrain and hidden rooms. Yeah, I don't know where to go aside for wanting to go up, which at this point I should go to the right, but I want the duplicator. I killed that auger already. Oh my god. You're not dying. Oh, Bible! It will push them back. Push them back. Okay. I'm so dead. Bit late, crown. Bit late to show up again. Especially since I'm struggling a lot. Oh my god. What the heck? Piano. Hell yeah, piano. Piano is badass. Healing, please, healing. Oh, Arcana. Okay. Counterparts. I only get cats. Double healing, I need this. I only have one gun, so whatever. Bounce, I'm not using any of this. Alright, double healing. Now I don't get much healing, but there's the Pumarola. There's the Pumarola. Double healing from that might start to get noticeable. Cats keep hitting me. Attract orb. I need this to evolve. Okay. Okay, what do I want? Yeah, I need this to evolve the Santa Water. And what do I need to evolve the Bible? Bible. Oh, I already have the thing. Okay, okay, good, good. Oh, there's... Oh, holy... Oh my god. Stuff's dying now. At least. Oh, there was a little bit of a freeze there. Pumarola. The Pumarola is working now. I'm healing. And enemies are dying. Santa Water. Santa Water. Mine. Wait, there's more. Oh, it's over there? Oh my god. I can't go there. As far as I can tell, anyway. Cats, you stole my dinner. Oh no, oh no. Get... What the heck? Get out. Stupid tree. That's realistic. Guns being useless, because I regret taking the guns at the start. Yes, Thornos box. Bible, I need to push them back. Thornos box. Yeah. Santa Water. Yes. Santa Water. I guess I can go Crown now. Alright, let's take this and move. Bonus box. Oh! There's a new one! Cats have been one of the best choices. Yes! But since they keep damaging me, it really took the Pumarola and double the healing before I could realistically see my health not go down. Basically, okay, one more level of Santa Water and I can evolve it. That's gonna be good. Alright, get on my way. Am I even... I have no damn clue. No damn clue. I mean, sorry, I mean no darn clue. I'm family friendly, god damn it. Oh hey. Ping drop. Let me grab that. I feel like movement speed would be actually very useful on this map when you're trying to move around. Oh, a triple. Alright, evolved Santa Water. It means it moves. It moves towards me. So the enemies keep taking damage when they are standing in the moving Santa Water. Oh, another thing. Will enemies stop dying, like, behind me when I'm trying to go somewhere? It's a silly thing to say, I suppose, but... Alright, I'm gonna drink water. Stay hydrated. Alright. I feel like the hitbox on this map is a little weird. Let me try to go over there, maybe? Yeah. Okay. The rest is just stuff. I don't think I can evolve the character's weapon. Actually, there's probably a way to evolve it, but it probably takes something that I don't have yet, I presume. Gun. Well, if I get the other gun, I can evolve both guns. Cats, I don't even want to evolve that. Can already evolve the book, the Bible. I don't want the axe in this run. Or the knife. I don't know where I'll go from here. More Bible. Okay, these enemies are not dying fast anymore. I mean, they're struggling as they spend a lot of time on my water. I can justify taking more cats now. Just north in general. Yeah, north is all walls, though. Look at that piano. Oh, that's gonna be a mini-boss. Yep, it was. Yeah, there's gonna be a route, and I need to find it because I have 10 minutes. Actually, the relic was on the upper right, so I'm moving away from it. Duplicator! Let's just take it. Alright. Oh, I won't go for the duplicator on the map. You know, because I was going for the duplicator, which is north. Now the question mark thing, which is probably a relic, is way too far. Right. Thanks to the Pumarula, I'm healing over time. It's as long as I don't get damaged for a while, it's actually very noticeable. So I appreciate that. This enemy is not an issue whatsoever. Song of Mana would be useful. Laurel? No. Should just wait for the second gun and then evolve both guns. Just like in real life. Yeah, these enemies are so slow. Pentagram. It's been a while. I want to do it. They all gone. Okay, there's cat fights. I just don't see them. They're hiding. Oh, there's a big guy over there. I'm glad I took the Bibles. It helps me a lot to push enemies back. Yes. Invisible Catfight is your new album name. I await the release. Oh. Looks like I picked up a freeze. Okay, oh my god. It wore off quicker than I expected. I took a lot of damage. And now they're all dead. Alright. Okay, that thing is a little scary. That thing is very dead. Alright. Thank you, Pumarola, and doubled healing Arcana for the healing. Oh my god, these enemies are just stuck. Okay, this map was really scary at first, but things worked out. Alright. More cat fights. Whoa, whoa, what the hell? Whoa! I'm not staying close to that. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. That thing is pretty cool, to be honest. And now you just keep walking into my cat fights. Oh my god, it's dead. It got killed by cats. Can I evolve the pentagram? Yeah, it is ready to evolve. Can I evolve it? Nice. Pentagram, do your thing. I have so much ground AoE. With the water and the cat fights. Is it the bitrate dimension yet? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Enemies are actually in my face. Okay, I'm taking damage a little bit. Oh, healing now. Okay. I don't need to take the chicken yet. Yep. You can't see a darn thing. Look at all these sprites. Oh, okay, I need to heal now. Oh my god, what, whoa, 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 what the hell is this? It's a lot of levels, but I meant the enemies. And the Bible. Well, evolved Bible, rather. Jeez. I have one revive left. That's reassuring. Oh my god, big damage taken. Oh my god, okay, whoa. When one goes through, it's not a good situation. 30 minutes! 30 minutes! Nice. That's a win. Reach level 80 with Ambrogio, unlock a reroll, that's it. Defeat Orochimaru in Mountain Moon spell, that must have been that boss with the heads. Unlocked Hyper Mount Moon spell. I can go Hyper now. Alright, that was a run. Ah. Scary. Whew. Alright, I had a lot of fun with that one. Has the time come? The time has come. The time has come for Curse. Damn it. Alright, let's do this proper. Revive. Amount, and then Curse is the next most expensive. Omni. Okay, I cannot afford everything because I went too hard into the Curse. So I will have less armor, less recovery, and less luck for the time being. You want to see the question mark in that map? Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. Any character I should go for? Survive 30 minutes with Llama. Survive 15 minutes with Conchetta, Z Assunta, I don't know about the pronunciation. Find the yellow sign. Reach level 50 with Domario, Porta, Giovanna. Domario, Porta, Giovanna, Clarice, Antonio, Christine, Pasqualina. Okay, I just need to reach level 50 with a bunch of characters. Domario. Okay, Domario. Oh, but minus 40% move speed on this map? Nah. No, 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 no. Oh no. Oh, heck no. Porta. I don't really want this. Clarice, I don't really want you. Christine, definitely not. Conchetta. Gain +1 area every level. More area. So I could have a build with like garlic and Santa Water. I'll try. Someone who moves fast would be good. Domario. Dude, Domario? Okay. But minus 40% move speed though. Domario. I remember I almost beat the third stage, the milk factory or whatever. Dairy plant. Okay, look. Milk factory is basically a synonym of dairy plant. Okay. Hyper. Because why not? It was frozen for a bit. Okay, what do I want? I mean, he starts with... Okay, he gets increased... I don't even remember what he gets. Damn it, I don't remember what he gets. He gets increased duration, I think, right? So his books last longer, Santa Water lasts longer, stuff like that. Was it duration? I don't know. Alright, I'll go with another round of Awake. This map's rough, so getting more revives might be... Whoa, 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 chill out! What the hell? My weapon hasn't fired yet! My weapon... My weapon hasn't fired yet! You jerks! Oh my god. Die! And now I'm out. Screw this. Oh, how do I leave? Like this. I'm out of here. Okay. I killed them though. It was revenge. Okay. I'll pick somebody else. Llama wasn't there, right? Llama. Gain might, move speed. Oh, and curse. Oh, every 10 levels. Okay. Llama. Right. Oh, it's because of hyper. Yeah. Let's keep it at without hyper for now. Yeah, it seems to struggle to load the stage. Okay, Awake. Right, I have no money on this, and I'm not gonna go for that. Alright. Kill him! Kill him! Oh my... Guns? Okay, game. The game really wants me to have guns. I don't want the guns, but I don't want Laurel. They're not even dying in one hit. Maybe I shouldn't have taken Curse. Can I get like a fire breath thing? Whip! Whip! Oh my god, it's the whip! Yes! Good old whip! Okay, enemies are really swarming. Oh, there's a red one. Must be a mini boss. It's gonna drop something when it dies, probably. I'm guessing a red gem, though. Yeah, a red gem. Whoa. Duration? Ah, I'll want to evolve the axe. Evolving the axe quickly would be very helpful. Crown? Leveling faster is good, but... Whoa, what the hell? Hey, nice. Looks like an actual stage, like you start at the icy area, but if you go back, it's like if you went back before the storming the enemy's castle or something. Guns. Okay, I'll go with both guns. You happy, game? Okay, I want to evolve the whip. I want both guns. I want to evolve the axe. I'm spreading out too thin. I don't like doing that. Before now, my goal is to survive. So I won't move towards the thing yet. Anything good? Fine, I'll take it. I should have waited. Oh well, too late. If I see wings... Oh, I didn't mean to take that. If I see wings, maybe... Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. What the hell? Oh, this is dirty, game. Oh my god. Something good? That is very good! Okay, I want to evolve the whip ASAP to heal. Oh my god, okay. Can you get out of my face? Oh no, I don't want this. Rune Tracer. Ask me a question. Alright, I like this. This is better. Yeah, I used one of my 4 revives. 3 from the Arcana and 1 from the, spent gold on it. So I still have 3 revives. Yeah. Tome. Song of Mana. Song of Mana. I'm spreading way too thin, but Song of Mana. But empty tome, though. Empty tome. Everything goes faster. Everything, like, shoots faster. Chicken? I'll take that. Axe. I want to evolve stuff ASAP, so I'll focus axe. In this case, maybe not. Whoa. Health very, very low. Need chicken. Which is a feeling that Roto is familiar with. I'm not seeing any chicken dispensers or whatever they're called. Like candles. Okay, yeah. That's 2 out of 4. Fumarola. I need the healing, but it's not enough anymore. This run is a bust. This is not happening. Houses? This stage is, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm dead anyway, so whatever. I'm gonna die here. Actually, not that many enemies could fall. Whoa, it kind of froze there. Alright, there's a torch over there. This is my house. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. It's no longer my house. Ah! Okay, this is the last revive. Yeah, that's not happening. Rip. Okay. Oh, there's one more. Die, die, die. Die. And very dead. Not quite dead yet. But very soon. Very, very soon. Oh, the sweet embrace of death. What the heck is this? I'm still alive. Not for long, but... Okay. Oh, ho, ho. Helped? Helped? Thanks. Oh. The stage has a little bit of lag going on at the... Oh, this is the end. Okay. Alright. That was unsuccessful. Oh, this stage is rough, but at the same time, with this build was changed. Okay, let's be honest. 5 levels of curse. That's 50% more enemies and health for them and quantity and food. There's so yeah. I want curse, but on this map, this is rough. I'll leave it that way for now, but all right. Okay, I'll come back to this stage. I'm sorry, Sarah, but I'll come back to that at a later time. Domario. All right. Domario. Plus 40% duration and speed. So I want things that last a long time, such as Santa Water, or things that benefit from moving fast, like things that last a set amount of time, but other than that, they just do their thing. I don't know. Duration and speed. I'll go for duration in particular. Duration. Okay, I'll go for an easier stage. Lore for what he's holding has a fun explanation. Who is he? Are you talking about my character, Domario? Maybe I missed something over there. Oh, Tanuki Gang. Oh, okay. Well, what is the explanation, if I may ask? I'll go back to an earlier stage, like... Okay, Forest is a little too early, so I'll do it. It's been a while since I've done Forest. Okay, duration. Anything that's synergized with their cats? Cats would synergize with more duration. Evolved guns, kind of. I'll go with that. Okay, so I want cats, I want guns. That's a lot to ask for, but I'll go for it. Hmm? Yeah, I don't want the birds. Developer comment, basically. I'm a little confused, I gotta be honest. But, well, first of all, hi, Burn of Sigma. I should have started with that. Hi. And, I'm a little confused because I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. The Tanuki, the thing from earlier. He's holding... I wasn't really paying attention, that's why I'm confused. And I know, Sarah, you mentioned Tanuki. The best channel... Okay. Isn't it the thing where they have giant balls? I just know about a thing about an animal in Japan or something like a raccoon or a special sort of raccoon or whatever, something like that, that has giant balls or something. Was that what I thought earlier? Because I wasn't paying attention. I just saw that there's a huge enemy that looks weird, but because I was trying to survive, which obviously I knew I was gonna die, but because I was trying to survive, I wasn't paying enough attention, so that's why I'm a little confused by what exactly I was looking at that I wasn't paying attention to. Okay, here I want guns, cat. Okay. Oh my god, you're so slow, my dude. Go to the gym! What the hell? This is hilarious and sad. This is sad. This is so sad. What the hell? Okay. Well, thank you. This is the saddest run that I've... What the hell? Okay. I'll do this again. Same build. I'm not changing anything. Alright. That's gonna work. No, not this. Not this. Not this. Not this. This one. No, not this one. No. Yes, this one. Right, come on. Come on. Oh, he's no longer attacking me. I'm running faster. I'm faster. Oh no. What the hell? Yes, yes. I'm free. I'm free, baby. Oh my god, okay. This is ridiculous. Okay. Maybe getting wings on this guy would not be the worst pick ever. 12.5 minutes in Hyper Mad Forest. I thought Hyper was twice as fast, meaning 15 instead of 30, but I'm obviously not an expert here, and you seem to know what you're talking about. So I'm gonna trust you on that. I never whoa. I never timed it. Okay. Alright. So, screw this character. Okay, I know, damn it. Fine, alright, screw this, alright. I'll, see, I had maxed Curse, but most things were not maxed yet. Like, I didn't have any move speed, luck was still at 0. Well, no, it was at 2, actually. Uh, I went on the curse a bit early. That's why enemies were so fast, and I wasn't. All right, I'll come back on curse. Maybe it was too early for that. Down armor because I like to survive more than 5 minutes. Luck. From here, what do I do? Okay, I need at least one reroll because reroll is good. You did the math yesterday. Ah. Are you the kind of guy that actually watches a ton of Vampire Survivor streams? I don't stream this often. It's like my 6th time, but I had prior experience before I started streaming, but I started fresh. For streaming, I started on a fresh playthrough, so nothing unlocked. So this is where I'm at right now. There's a lot of new stuff to me, but there's stuff that I don't have unlocked yet that I had before when I played before. So like, I know a little bit, but I don't know like super in depth. Duration. I'm gonna play the Mario again, so let's go with more duration. Cause I don't know. I'm dumb or something. Should have max reroll first. Game was broken for a month. Wait, this game's on mobile? Actually, I can see it on mobile, yeah. Sounds like it. I can see it as in I can imagine it being a game that works well on mobile. What do I want? Growth, level faster. Should have taken that sooner. Oh well, whatever. I don't know. I'm not being super Toru, but I also don't want to spend like 5 minutes doing nothing. Okay, let's do this proper. What was the issue? I didn't mean to pick that up. Bible, Song of Mana, guns. I don't really want any of these right now. Crown, that's a little faster. First of all, I should go and get that skull, the curse, Curse-o-matic? I don't remember what it's called. Skull-o-matic. Samsung Game Optimizer Service. Funky Memory Management. Whoa! Oh crap! This is what happens when you read. I see. See, I'm no expert at technical stuff, so I only mildly understand what you said, but Spellbinder. All right. Lucky me. I should be more careful when I move like that. Actually, I'm gonna stick around here and just get experience. I should get Santa Water. Because he gets more duration. Generation is good. On Sound on Water, it's even better. I like Sound on Water. Oh, holy hell. Tone. Okay. Crown, little faster. Oh, I see. Android doesn't think it's a game. That's... See, that's a way of explaining the technical aspect of it in words that I can understand. So because it doesn't realize it's a game, it doesn't interfere with it in a way that it would if it thought it was a game. I think I get the gist of that, at least. Technology. Sometimes it feels like it's going backwards, I swear. I want to evolve that, so I'll have it in advance, yeah. Oh, Tiragisu. I can take this and kill myself. Awesome. Oh, but wait, no, I didn't take the Arcana card Awake, so it wouldn't synergize anymore, I think. Okay, since you seem to know the game really well, if I don't have the Arcana Awake, which, you know, it gives 3 revives and when you die you gain stats, if I take Tiragisu and die, do I gain stats if I don't have Awake? When I played a while back, I was taking Awake all the time. Now I diversify a lot more because I find it just more fun. Even if I make builds that are not necessarily very strong and I die a lot of the time, I enjoy making different builds and not always having the same build. So back then I used Awake and Tiragisu all the time. Now I don't want to use it all the time. Awake has a special effect after using it. Yeah, okay, so if I take it by itself, it won't give me stats. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Yes, that I knew. I actually knew that. Yeah. Tiragisu literally disappears from the, you know, item list. In the weapon and item list. It's just gone. Yeah. Bible. Okay, where did I want to go again? Skull. Skull-o-matic. Gonna get some chicken first. I'm not a magic wand fan, so I'm gonna murder this thing, then I'm gonna move. Oh, this guy is so slow, I swear. Right. My goal, now that I think about it, okay, my goal was to get him to level 50 to unlock something. I think it's an Arcana. Yeah, I'm still in the phase where I have a ton of stuff to unlock. As you could see from my Arcana screen, you know, I only have like 6 of them unlocked. So obviously I have a ton of stuff to unlock. I'm in the phase where I try to go for stuff like that most runs. Santa Water. It's not giving me another gun yet. I mean the other gun, unfortunately. Individually, I don't like the guns at all, but when they're combined, obviously I like them a lot. Every revive gives the evolved gun +1 attack and projectile. Doesn't the... Okay, so that means the Tiragisu does synergize with the evolved gun. Sorta. I wouldn't take it just for that. But then again, I can just remove it from my, you know, item list by dying until it's gone. And then I get the bonus from that. Wings. Alright, listen, Sarah. I never take wings. Ever. Okay. Ever. Ever. Alright. Right now I can evolve the Bible, I can evolve the Santa Water. Well, I mean when they're level 8. I want cats. If I get the other guy, okay, I guess I can take the wings. It's just I'm trying to think of, you know, not overcrowding my item list and then only getting weapons that I can't evolve because I took wings and crown and, you know. Iron blue. Iron blue? Iron blue? Will allow some select projectiles to bounce. Iron blue. What is this iron blue you speak of? Listen, Sarah. I would take the iron blue. What am I not thinking of right now? What is my brain forgetting? I'm really sorry. I'm derpy sometimes. I forget the things that I know, or I'm not sure. I should know. I should. Oh, the Bounce Arcana. The thing I took earlier. Oh. Yes. Okay. Yes. So I do take the Arcanas for bouncy projectiles sometimes. But combined with Gemini is... okay, Gemini is another Arcana, isn't it? The Mario unlocks Twilight Perfume, which makes select projectiles explode. Ah! Well, right now I'm just trying to unlock stuff. I'm not doing specifically for... like, for specific things. Like, if I go for Arcanas, I don't know what they do by their name. Like, when you look at the unlocks list, and you can see what you have unlocked and what you don't have unlocked. And it just says the name, but you can't look at what it does, so I just want to unlock stuff. Doubled Gun and Birds. Isn't that what I took? Sorry, Sarah, no wings. This is Gemini, right? This is Gemini? This Arcana? Because here I was trying to go for cats and guns, because the Mario has longer duration and speed. I figured that if I can evolve both of those, that would be pretty good, especially with this Arcana that gives more of those. Yeah, birds and guns. Yeah, I typically avoid the birds. I'm not a fan. And I know the birds are, I presume at least they are one of the most underrated weapons in the game, I would guess. I just can't wrap my head around how they work. Okay, King Bible is ready to evolve. So anyway, basically, I rarely take the birds. I mean, I have them unlocked. I got them maxed out one time during this set of streams. I want to say 3 streams ago. It was sort of early. Stream 3 maybe. But typically I avoid them. Skull. Mantis. Mantis. I like the Song of Mana, and because the Mario has a lot of duration, that's pretty nice. Yeah. I think I'll take it. Yeah, I get the gist of how the birds work. It's just in actual gameplay, I struggle to make it work. That's what I meant. At high level, are birds considered good? I'm legit curious now. I kind of regret taking the Song of Mana already. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I was like, get out of here, but then it died. Okay, Evolved Bible, at last. It's tricky because it's a long-range projectile. Yeah. So basically, if you're good, you can make them work, and if you suck like me, then you don't really succeed at making them work. Oh, there it is. Alright. I got the Evolved Bible just in... Whoa! Just in time for this wave. Duplicator? Duplicator is good, but with the guns, it's not as good. With Santa Water, it's fine. Song of Mana, it's useless. With Bibles, it's sorta useful. Duplicator is not that good with these weapons I have right now. Like, normally I always take Duplicator, but... Close range projectile. Funny you'd say that. Normally, my go-to weapon is the whip. Because, you know, when it's evolved, it heals you. It's kind of hard to go wrong with that. Unless you're just overpowering everything and you never need the healing. But I try to diversify myself, because I used to go with the whip basically every game. I'd like to be offered the other gun game. Right, Arcana. Okay. Wake. I mean, I'm not using any of these weapons. double healing. Not too useful here. I'm not using any of this, so I can re-roll because I have some more than this, but Cross Heavensward, actually, I was never a fan of the Cross. I don't hate it, I'm just not a fan. But earlier I had a run with Croce, where I had evolved Cross, so Heavensword, and evolved evolved Axe, so the sights, and I had the evolved Fireball. And I had the Arcanas to make them bounce, so I had bouncy Fireballs, bouncy sights, and bouncy Heavenswords. It was devastating! And it was awesome. It was in that church map, the name escapes me right now. So normally I never take Cross, but I had a run with it earlier and it was awesome, and I was like, maybe I'll do that again sometime. So let's just say I hate it less than I did before. Okay, hate is wrong. I don't hate it. Quintuple damage, if that's the word. Damn! That's a lot of damage. Oh. Hey! Look at that, I'm using guns. Well, one gun. Okay. The fact that I'm using one gun and nothing else in this list makes this kind of useless. I mean, obviously I could go for Axe and evolve. I really, really love bouncy sights. Bouncy sights, I love that. I think it's really fun, but you know what? Hell yeah! Let's go with this and get some bouncy axes and bouncy knives while at it. Maybe not. But if I see the axe, I'm gonna take it. There's the knife. I can't evolve the knife, so I'd have to take that other thing I forget the name of. Okay, I don't really want to take the knife, I gotta admit. Santa Water, ready to evolve now. Axe. I just want to get offered the other gun. That's all I ask. I kind of regret taking Song of Mana. Like, it's good, and with this character it's gonna last longer. So basically they will overlap. But Sarah, I'm not holding you hostage here. If you need to sleep, go get some sleep. Go crash on the bed and snore like you've never snored before. By all means. Who's pointing this gun at you? Well, that's what happens when you deal with the Mafia. I told you to stop selling illegal cats. Not sure what you mean by one spot left, considering I don't have it unlocked. But it's on the map, so I'm gonna take it on the map. But you make a good point. I'm gonna evolve that. Let's focus that. Yep. Because see the skull over there, you know? I'm gonna go grab that. Anyway, Sarah, I wish you sweet dreams, and sorry I stumbled a little bit. Fern of Sigma, just want you to know, English is not my first language, so obviously I have an accent, and I struggle a little bit with pronunciation and all that, and words. But, so anyway, Sarah, sweet dreams, sleep well, thanks for being around. I wanted cats earlier, because I have Gemini. See, now I know the name of the Arcana, Gemini. I probably won't forget. Emphasis on probably. And I wanted cats, because, you know, more cats, right? Pretty sure cats were in that list. Pretty sure. Oh well, it's a bit late for that axe. Duplicator. You're also not a native English speaker. What is your first language, if I may ask? No pressure. Axe. Cats are pretty bad. Yeah, they're... I enjoy the cats. I'm not always playing for the, you know, the strongest build ever or anything like that. I enjoy playing for fun. I find the cat fights just... like, when you get a lot of cat fights all over the screen, I think it's pretty fun. That's me. Now, of course, if I was going for the strongest build ever, I'd probably avoid them. I don't know. I don't really know the meta. I don't know the meta. I have no damn clue. Ah, there we go. Candelabra Door. Excellent. Where's that skull? Okay. Still thinking about the duplicator, but... right now, I want the other gun, and the game refuses to offer it. I can evolve the Santa Water. I will be able to evolve the Song of Mana. Bible is already done. Axe is done. I don't know what item to take. What else do I want? Rune Tracer and Armor? I like Rune Tracer and Armor. But... Axe. Okay. Santa Water, please. Have a max attract orb. That's funny because generally speaking it's the thing I upgrade last when I have it, because I take it just to evolve the water. And yes, of course, it allows me to grab the orbs that are scattered in a wider range, which is good. It makes me level faster. But that's about it. I feel I don't need it here because I'll have all my stuff maxed soon enough. Oh, a triple. Basically what I'm saying is this is an easy map, so I will not die. There's the sights. So I will not die. Meaning that it's fine if I don't level quite as fast by missing the gems because I don't have as much, you know, pickup range. It's fine. I'm gonna level a tiny little bit slower, but by the time I'm maxed on everything, things will still be easy. I hope that made sense. I suck at explaining and giving my thoughts. Also, pretty convenient moment to get the orb there. I will take Curse. Torrona's box, my favorite. What's your opinion on the Torrona's box? Because personally, whenever I see it, I take it, usually. Because I'm like, okay, Curse, but I get so much stats from it, you know? Legit curious about the opinion of a more experienced player. What's the general opinion on the Torrona's box? Because me, personally, I take it whenever I can. Usually. And I'm not someone that enjoys, you know, backseating, and I realize you're not doing that. Okay, I'm not saying you're doing that, but I'm like, okay, if someone tells me, okay, this item is not very good and this item is really great, I still may or may not take them. I will not literally specifically take something if someone tells me it's amazing, but I will not specifically avoid it out of spite if someone tells me it's amazing but I don't like it, so I don't take it. I don't do that. I may take it, I may not, you know. I'm gonna take it. Alright, where's that damn thing now? Alright, I'm getting close. Yeah. Exactly. I'm quite enjoying the game like this. In a non-meta manner. Because I don't know the meta. I'm not super into... Whoa, I missed something down there. I'll go and grab it. Ugh, I went quite a while without noticing it. What a shame. Okay. I appreciate that. It's all good. Thank you. I could express myself better about it, honestly. Alright, going back up now. Maybe I should have done Hyper. Obviously, once you start doing Hyper, it's kind of hard to go back to the regular mode because it feels very slow. Alright, Song of Mana, ready to evolve. I guess. I presume. Oh, I'm dumb, but I should not have taken that. Oh well. Where is it? Oh, I went past it. There it is. Oh boy. The game's... I mean, not the game, but the screen is already getting... you know, bad bitrate. Game, give me the other gun. I beg of you. So I want to make things. I want to explain something. It's just my computer is not that good. It's kind of. It's a 2016 laptop, so it's on the old side. So I can't stream intense games, and it's not that this game is specifically intense, but when the screen gets filled with enemies. Yeah, it looks really bad on stream, and I'm aware of that, which is really unfortunate. There's the evolved Song of Mana. I thought this game doesn't matter that much in a bag of potato chips. Mmm. Potato chips. Yeah, I mean, when you go for hard challenges and stuff like that, like, you need to know what you're doing and get the strong stuff. But, I don't know what to take for last weapon. Oh, right, silly me, I'm looking for the gun, which the game is not giving me. Okay. Pentagram, why not? Maybe once I evolve the guns. Wait, can the gun evolve like this? You know, just both guns? I always forget how the guns evolve, because... I don't know. I swear, once you have a few weapon evolutions, this stage is pathetic, let's be honest. I should not have gone back to this stage. I'm sorry if it's a little boring and unexciting. Alright, at least I will have accomplished what I was going for, which is level 50 with this character to unlock an Arcana. It's one of the 3 triple combos, yeah. So it needs Tiragisu. Okay. Well, damn. If I face a hard challenge, the game's telling me I'm heading the wrong way. Well, I did that map earlier, you know, the one with the Tanuki, when you drop by the map that I died on. I did that map earlier for the first time, well, the first and second, because I won the first run, and then I lost. When you drop by, it's the run I lost, and it was hard. Like, I was struggling. So I decided to wait and go back to it at a later time. Like, maybe once I have maxed the, you know, the shop thing, to have better stats and all that. Maybe I'll go back to it at that time. Or maybe before that. Oh boy, this looks awful on stream. Particular map, huh? I know there's some maps I haven't done yet, like the Bone Zone, and I think I haven't done Green Acres, but maybe I'm wrong about that. I'm mostly familiar with like the first 4 maps, and after that it's kind of vague because it's maps that I didn't play nearly as much. But like I did that church map. I don't think I did everything on that map though. I don't know. I haven't... Back when I played the game the most was when there were like like the first 4 maps, you know, this library, dairy plant, and tower. And then after that there was like... What was after that? Like Bone Zone or something? There was another thing after that, and like... Then I took a break from the game, and now there's a lot of new stuff that I don't really know very much. Back then you could kill that. Alright, quit. Alright, level 50 with the Mario, unlock Twilight Requiem. That's what you were talking about earlier. So, playing a particular map. Huh. Well, first of all... Okay, I'll wait for that. I don't know, I'll just get stuff. I'll redo that stuff at a later time. Skip. Maybe I should have one of these. I'll redo that later. Survive 15 minutes with Conchetta. Siasunta. 30 minutes with Llama. I need to do that to unlock the Skullomaniac. I keep thinking Skullomatic. Skullomaniac. I don't have that. 3,000 milk elementals. Defeat the final... Oh, see, I've beaten Capella Magna, but, you know, by surviving 30 minutes. So there's something I haven't found in there. Level 30 with Porta, Giovanna. Should do one of these. 31. I don't even know how to do that right now. Popia, Conchetta, Arca. Poe. The yellow sign is the game's indication of progress. Right, I saw the thing that said found the yellow sign. Yeah, I don't know where that is. Unlocks hidden stage items. Yeah, I have no idea. Arca. There was something about surviving 30 minutes with Arca, or maybe it was level 50. I'll go with that. Arca. Okay. Relics. Okay, I have all the relics that are displayed here at the very least. But I know there was a question mark when I did Mount Moonspell, and I could not get to it in the run that I won. Map selection. You mean Green Acres? Because it says challenge, Moonglow bonus. I'm not sure what you want me to see here. I mean, wasn't Green Acres... No, it's Ilmalis. Because I did Ilmalis one time, and there's plants that don't move, and I found it boring as hell. I don't know what's going on with this map. Moonglow is flashing. Oh my god, I didn't notice. Moonglow is the map with the vases and the snakes. I remember that. I did survive 15 minutes in it. I know I did. I remember. And then nothing special happened. I just won, I think. Or did anything happen? Now I don't remember. I need to look at my older streams, and I won't do that. Alright, fine. Moonglow, let's give it a try. The song's quiet. Oh. Oh, it looks creepy like this. I mean, it sounds creepy. So this is the map where there's a bunch of items, right? Like, all over the starting area. And you can pick one or two or something, I don't know, and then they all disappear. I don't remember exactly how it works. I've barely done this map. Okay. First of all, I start with the fireball. Should have paid more attention to my character's stuff. Okay, I unlocked this. Instant weapon projectiles generate explosions when they expire. Explosion damage is affected by curse. So if you have a higher curse, the explosions do more damage. I have to kill a specific boss at the end. I haven't cleared it. I know for a fact that I survived 15 minutes though. I am sure. Huh. Maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I could swear it happened in a prior stream. But okay, okay. I might be wrong about that, or maybe there's something to it. I don't know. So, generate explosions when they expire. That sounds strong, but I won't know until I try. Bible, I typically... Well, it takes sometimes. I like Duplicator, so... But I don't like Lightning, but maybe. Birds, I'm not a fan. This map is too short to justify leveling 2 birds, I feel. Oh, that's got to be what happened. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I lived until 15 minutes. The boss spawns at 14, if I recall correctly. And I didn't kill it in time. I lived 15 and I won, but the boss didn't die. That's what happened. Yeah. Okay. So basically I need to get a strong build fast. That's what I understand from this. Because I need to do a lot of DPS in a short amount of time. What is strong DPS? Cross. You know, Heaven's Sword. Pretty strong DPS. If I can get a build like earlier. Not this. This. Earlier I had the bouncy swords and the bouncy, like, fireballs. I'll try this. So, I start with the fireballs as it is, and then I want to take the cross and evolve both of them within 15 minutes. Okay. Alright. And there's items at the start. Now, what do I go for? Right, there's no weapons, only the items. So getting Duplicator would be good. Where's Duplicator? I have no damn clue. Top left, there is the skull, the clover, the crown, and something else. Top right, there's... I have no idea. A bracer, spellbinder, and whatever else. They overlap each other so much. Good plan +1. Just need to figure out where the hell... Okay, bottom left is armor, wing, and both hearts. So I don't go there if I want Duplicator. Let me try. Wait, no, right next to me, right next to me. Wait. No, never mind. Okay, that's the vendor. Duh. I won't use him right now, though. Duplicator. Okay, roll. Cross. These enemies are not coming at me enough, but I know there's snakes that are gonna come at me really hard later. Don't want any of this. And axe. Alright. Whip? Whip is decent damage. Like if I keep running from the boss and he just keeps getting whipped the entire time. I don't like spreading thin though. I will not be able to evolve anything within 15 minutes like this. I don't really know what I'm doing exactly. I need more snakes to evolve faster. Clover. Cross. I'd like to evolve the cross, which I already can do. Tome is solid DPS increase though. Tome would not have been so bad. Try to pick up the clover and the... Right, yeah, you're right. I know where is it? Up. I know I played this map before and I picked up items like once or twice or 3 times. I don't remember. I picked up items and then they all disappeared. How many can I pick up before they all disappear? Ever since then, I've been afraid of picking up items on this map. I'm never exactly sure on how to tackle this map, and I've been avoiding it mostly. Cross, level 4. Alright. 4 more cross levels, please. Ah. It won't disappear? At all? So I can literally pick them all up? If I'm on this... I'm not saying I should, because I shouldn't. Or else my level ups are gonna give me too broad an item choice, but technically I can pick them all up, literally all of them. If you say that, I presume I took Pentagram then when that happened. It was a long time ago. It was not in this playthrough, it was back then, before this playthrough that I did on stream, which was like, I don't know, 6 months ago or something. Hey, spinach! I don't need to take spinach. I can just take Fire Wand and evolve it ASAP. And then just grab spinach. I want to evolve stuff as quickly as possible. Okay, first of all, where is spinach? I'm guessing that little green thing on the top right set of items is the spinach. I'm gonna go there, and hopefully it is the spinach. Tome, I mean, that's more damage. By attacking more. Yeah. Spinach. Okay. Triple. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to save one of these eventually. Evolve stuff. Fire Wand is getting there. Nice. Look at them snakes. Whip, I suppose. Ross is getting there. Fire Wand is getting there. Oh, okay, okay. That's a lot of crabs, which you don't want in real life. Okay. Fire Wand is ready to be evolved. I'll just grab it. Alright. That's one fairly high DPS weapon done. Cross. Alright. Cross is ready to evolve. Axe. Axe is big DPS. So is Empty Tome, though. So is Spinach. Oh, I should have kept that for the boss. On a dummy. Boss is ready to evolve. Okay, what is this? No. Eh. Not using any of these. Bounces. I mean, I'll have the sight. I'll take this. I'll have the sight soon-ish. The sight is the next one, and there's time for it. Okay, this is not comfortable. Oh, I had yet to take this. Should take Tome and go grab the Candelabra door. Candelabra door. Yeah, I know, I saw it, but thanks for saying it. I appreciate that. Axe. Axe is ready to evolve. Whip will be extra damage. Alright, where was it? Lost sight of it. Okay, just above the items. Whoa, I'm dying. I didn't evolve, what the hell? Whoa, I'm dying. I'm actually... I have one revive. It would be awkward if I died. I feel kind of stupid right now. Okay. Where's the thing? I don't even remember what it is. Candelabra door. It's over there? Okay. Now I can evolve it. Okay, the boss should be coming, yeah. Okay, let's do this. Whip, I suppose. I could take the extra damage. Whoa! Okay. Okay, I remember this. I remember this special effect. Okay. I couldn't kill it before. Now it should die because these weapons are high DPS. Yeah. Okay. I did it. It died. It died. Alright. Oh, hi. Okay. There's okay. I do not appreciate this. I will take a moment to appreciate. Whoa, the bats are not the same bats that I. Okay. I could use some movement speed in this situation. Ah, now I wish I was Domario. Haha, that's a joke. Ah. Alright, so obviously I see the arrow for the relic. Oh. Okay. Run into the black pillar and watch funny meme. I wish I saw that sooner. I apologize. I was kind of stuck on I need a faster character. Okay, I need a fast character. Okay, no, you know what I need? I need this. What else do I need? Crochi, that makes sense. Get 1 revive. Figured movement speed. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, Crochi is faster to begin with. Imagine doing this with the Mario. It's gonna be impossible because of the exploding dudes. Well, let's give it a whoa. Okay. Oh, it's upside down. Hidden ground. Holy forbidden. Holy forbidden. All right. Okay. 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 Actually, I'm glad it unlocks this. I thought I would have to do Moongolo all over again. Time limit 2 minutes. Well, at least I know I don't have to run for like 10 minutes. Arcanas? Awake sounds OP for something like this. Hurry. Sure. Alright, let's move. These bats are fake. They're actually angels. Okay. Just dodge stuff. It's basically a bullet hell. Except I don't need to kill anything. Can I? Okay, I need to dodge better. I'll take that. Okay, it really, like, for a moment I thought, do you have to kill this thing? But then I'm like, it's so out of the way that most characters oh, I regret everything. It's so out of... Oh, there's the eyes. Just a special effect. Anyway, okay, no problem. But yeah, okay, you just need to reach the relic. That says hi. That ran away from me. See, I was running towards that, and he ran from me. That coward. Yellow sign. Thank you for this. I very much appreciate it. I don't know how long it would have taken me to, because I was mostly avoiding Moongolo. I mean, I would have gone back to it eventually, for sure, but who knows how long it... Sorry. Who knows how long it would have taken. Permanently allows the detection of hidden items in all stages. But what is yellow? Yeah, that looks pretty black to me. What is yellow? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Was the detection of hidden items in all stages. Oh, whoa! That caught me off guard. Okay. We're playing upside down now. Oh no, it's mirrored. There we go. I fixed it. Just kidding. Obviously it was intended. Alright. Hidden items in all stages. Huh. Hidden items in all stages. Well, I want to see that. But I want to unlock more stuff. So Rassia's mirror. That's new. Yeah. There's a 155 now. Before it was in the 140s. So there's new stuff. So this would unlock inverse mode. Don't know where you get that. Endless mode. Okay, this was already there. Unlock limit break. Okay. Unlock question mark. Oh, question mark is my favorite item. Gotta love the question mark. Porta, Giovanna, Clarice, Antonio, yada yada. Reach level 50 with Arca. Click 10 times on the yellow sign in collections. Well, why not? Yellow sign. Yeah. Who the heck would find that on their own? No one. That's... Oh. That looked like 8 times to me, but nevertheless, unlocked Magician? Okay, what is this? Did you make me unlock like crazy stuff that are not supposed to be found? Let's see. Follow the trail after pillaging Pumarola and Skolomaniac from the Mad Forest. I think I stumbled into something secretive. This is too much power. This is. Wait, 1 out of 15. Look under previously owned coffins. Unlocks Marionello. Okay, additional challenges. Okay. I admit, for a moment, I was worried that it was unlocking like I don't know, God mode and stuff of the sort, but it's just additional challenges. Cast the spell is... I'm not pronouncing that. And B-I-Q. I have no idea what this is. But I think that cast the spell, this thing is not what I was supposed to enter here. These permanently links with Morbius in the Bone Zone. Morbius, was that the merchant? I don't mind doing the sign. I can figure this out. With a pure heart and 2 good friends, visit the fiery balcony in Capella Magna. So when they say 2 good friends, I presume they mean the birds. And a pure heart? So that doesn't mean the empty heart. I think some of these references are definitely beyond me. Investigate the bottom of Gallo Tower. The bottom. Deal with the consequence of stealing cheat. I don't know anything about this. But what I'll say is that I have gone to the bottom of Gallo Tower back when I played before. And I don't remember what I unlocked from that. It was a long time ago. Obviously this is a... Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Okay. I do want to permanently unlock this though. I'll come back to that. This is not necessarily my priority when I don't even have all of this maxed yet. I want to improve the curse, but one thing at a time. I still have plenty of these left to do. Like level 50 with X and Y characters, level 80. All this stuff. I'll need to banish a lot. Complete the collection, damn. See the final fireworks. Infinite corridor. Okay, a lot of stuff. Evolve things. Ah. Wow. Healing in the bone zone is definitely rougher. Bone zone. I know I went to it once in like one of my previous streams, and I'll be honest here, I don't stream very often. I streamed like, I don't know, last week, but it was not this game, and then it was like a month before that since my previous stream, which was this game. So I don't stream often, so I want to be clear, if you do end up following, don't expect much. I don't stream much, okay? And I apologize for that. I have very much appreciated your assistance, answering some question, leading me to some really cool stuff. What did you say again? Killing Morbius in the Bone Zone. Is Morbius the last boss of the Bone Zone? You don't follow Twitch? Okay. Well, I figured I'd mention it. Because my point is, I don't stream much, so... And I don't stream on a regular schedule or anything like that. So basically, if someone is a fan of me, which nobody is because I kind of suck at this, but if somebody wanted to follow me and watch my stuff a lot, they're kind of screwed because I stream at very different times. I could stream 3 days in a row, then not stream for like 3 months. Like it's a total mess. But I mean, I'm not claiming I want to do this seriously either. I do this for fun. Ah, I see. See, I'm not familiar with Katamari. Guessing that's a game. Alright, so Conchetta. I'll try this one. Survive 15 minutes with... Okay, I think unlocking the Skullomaniac is a bigger priority. Let's go 30 minutes with Llama. Llama. Right, he gains might, speed, well, move speed, and curse. Okay. And axe. Can't go wrong with the axe. Well, see? Moonglow. Told you, I beat Moonglow before. See? It was with this character, as it turns out. But it was without killing the boss. So I thank you again for the Moonglow advice and information. Very useful. Alright, so I want to survive 30 minutes with Llama. Alright. Whoa. So there's a new relic here. There's a relic here, which was not mentioned earlier either. And nothing is mentioned here. Huh. Katamari Damacy is a banger. What kind of game is that? I've heard of it. Like, I know the name, but final boss of Capella Mag. I don't remember. I have a bad memory. Alright, well, let's do Capella Magna. Hyper. Hurry. Need to survive 30 minutes. Alright, let's do this. He starts with the axe and he gains stats every 5 or 10 levels, I think. Okay, he starts with the axe, so... Axe? It's you. I could go with this again. You roll the world into a ball and shoot into space to make... Okay, that is not helpful. Not helpful whatsoever, but it's... depending on how accurate that is, and I presume it is very accurate, it's not helpful, but it sounds funny as hell. That is the game. Okay. Do I do the bounce thing again? Like, normally I don't want to do the same kind of build often, like, especially in one stream. I've done this already earlier. So that one's called Iron Blue Will. See, normally I don't even look at their names. And... like, see, now I remember Gemini. I remember Awake. That's about it. // Right, because yeah, earlier I had both of those. I think it was both of those when I had my run with bouncy fireballs. And... no, it was probably Walls of Pearls. Because I had bouncy swords and fireballs and sights. But I don't think I had this. Doubt it. Crits for knives, the whip, sight, sword. Oh, not the cross, only the sword. So the cross is kind of weak until you evolve it, and those other things that I don't really have. I don't like the knives, but if I can get them bouncing all over the place, they're gonna be decent. Knife, axe. I don't want to do the guns. Knife, axe. And sword for good measure. If I get this, if I get those three. Luck and speed. I wouldn't have thought. Luck? I didn't know it scaled. Like, I didn't know the damage scaled of luck. But since you need the lock item, you know, the clover to evolve the cross, I presume it affected the crit rate, but not the damage. Anyway, I need to get started. I don't want to spend 10 minutes on the screen. I'll start with this. Knife, axe. Start with knife and axe. Whoa, what the hell? Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chill out, game. Okay. Yeah, I know what luck does. Well, maybe not super in depth, but I know the gist. Like more chickens from the candles and money. Yes. Okay. Duplicator is good. There's a bunch of stuff up there. I mean, there's Tiragisu and something else that I don't know what it is. I like the duplicator, but let's go up. Actually, let's kill these. I don't want these. Axe. I'll be honest, I really don't like the magic wand. Never did. I mean, I've taken it before and it was okay sometimes, but really not a fan. I should have re-rolled and gotten some other weapon, because right now my damage isn't all that. Knife. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how much HP this thing has. And I don't want to fight it for 10 minutes and then realize it... it's supposed to... Oh, cross. Okay. I don't like the knives. Until you have like 5 levels into it, then it's alright. Ah, there we go. Ah, crap. Final boss is a monster hunter bullet hell. Well, that's good to know. I look forward to getting destroyed. We'll see about that. I have never played a Monster Hunter game, but what the hell happened? I guess I killed it. Oh, a triple. But I know what Monster Hunter is about. You know, you kill stuff, you get drops, you craft stuff with the drops, and you fight dragons a lot. Or so. I've never played one of them, but I get the gist. I don't want the guns. I don't want any of the... empty tome is always good. Oh, the windows! Huh, okay. Okay, I should start moving up. If I can get knives to level 5... Is it 5 or 6 where they start just piercing, like, a lot? Like, piercing enemies and hit 2 instead of 1. I feel that's when knives start getting, you know, usable. Oh, hey. Oh. Oh, okay. 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 Hi. Can I kill you? No. This is new to me. Wait, no, didn't that happen before? I don't remember. Well, I guess I'm not going downwards. Well, I wanted to go up anyway. Let's go up. You can kill that. Is there a reward for killing that thing? I won't do it this run, I suppose. I want to go up. Well, if there's just a few items. Again, Tiragisu, but I don't know what the other thing is. Tiragisu. Maybe I should have gone with the guns after all. Since there's Tiragisu straight up on the map. Oh well, too late. Yeah. It is the windows shattering. You can see the windows. The blue ones means they're shattered. Uppercut unknown Red Reaper. Oh my. The name is interesting. I kind of regret taking this version of the song. It sounded cool at first because it felt like more intense, but just loses its edge, I feel. Oh, it's right there. It's not here. Okay, Crown Tiragisu. The question is, do I even want them? Well, I sure want to level faster. I almost always take Crown if I get it early. Take Crown. Tiragisu. I mean, I find. Okay. Enough moving around. It's time to kill stuff. Right, first of all, I need to survive 30 minutes with this guy. Or girl. I don't know. The armor is too big to tell. For that one unlock. Hey, it's that again. Okay, I need this. I want to fire more knife projectiles, but the Stalker. So he's gonna stick around for a while, huh? Need healing. Maybe I should have kept that around. Well, the extra projectile is gonna help a lot. Quote unquote help a lot, maybe not. I need torches. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Evolve faster. I want to evolve the axe ASAP. Actually, I can't even do that right now. I can evolve the dagger because I have the bracer. I can evolve the cross because I have the clover. But I don't have the candelabra, so I cannot evolve the axe yet. And then my item list is full. Ugh. Maybe I shouldn't have... I mean, I could kill myself to get the Tiragisu to... I mean, I'm not gonna take the guns, so... I could do that. Cross. Oh. Oh my god, it hit me, and it hurt like hell. I could get awake. I mean, the whole point of me taking the knife was because they're gonna bounce and this. And I'll have to evolve the axe as well and the cross, obviously. Yeah, take this and hope I don't get murdered too much. Yeah. Still need candelabra. Still need candelabra. Still need candelabra. Wow. Need some chicken. Oh, holy hell. What the hell? It's going upwards? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there's a thing. It's too late for that. Okay, I need to go up. Like, I need to go the hell up. Finally, some healing. There we go. Seems somebody woke up. If you hear somebody else, I don't live alone. This feels so weak right now. I need to evolve stuff. The instant I evolve stuff, things are gonna get so much better. Oh, are you kidding me? You're fake. What the hell? Jerks. These deaths are, Alright, that's gonna help a lot. Finally something evolved. Yo, I killed one. Okay, I'm out of here. I should have gone to the right. God. That, please. And this one's down too. That's a trickster. Fake gems and that forcing me to move up. Not cool. Not cool. By the way, I'm being a little bit quieter now, perhaps less less expressive. Oh, nice. Because the person I live with is awake. Firewall. I like the Fire Wand, but I cannot evolve it unless I lose the Tiragisu. Rune Tracer, I cannot evolve it. I cannot evolve it. Empty Tone. Cross. Okay, I need like mini bosses. Just had to ask and it delivered. All right. Time for some death. Pentagram. Pentagram. Kinda tempted to take Laurel. Because I probably won't get hit that much anymore, meaning Laurel would be really good for when I do get hit. Yeah. Whip? Oh, it's too late. I would like it to evolve, but okay. It's a bit late for guns now. Clock Lancet. Not the worst idea. Unless it's actually a bad idea, I don't know. From the perspective of a very experienced player. Should max out that luck. Clock, huh? Things get dicey, it could save my life, but I don't know. Like, what other weapon do I even want? This is what I should think about. What other weapon do I want? There's not a damn thing I can evolve. I mean, the book, okay, the magic wand, but I don't take that. And I banished it anyway, because I don't like it. Cats with the... I don't want to take cats this run. Bracers was for the knife. Tiragisu, I can lose the Tiragisu. If I die and I lose the Tiragisu, I can get another like item that I could pair with a weapon to evolve. Gold and silver rings, I have no idea. I don't have that yet, I guess. Come to think of it, though, I don't think I have evolved cats yet, like at all, which means there's still like an unlock for, you know, evolving cats one time, which is those unlocks that give 500 gold, which is kind of not useful, but should be on my map. If they're on my map, they are way down and I didn't see them before. Oh, cats take the stone mask, that's right. You're right, oh my god. What was I thinking of? No, the crown is for the pentagram. That's why I took pentagram. Yeah. Oh my god, I got confused. So I feel kind of dumb, but I apologize. This is the special run. Well, see, I know that I have unlocked, well, you know, with the yellow sign, I have unlocked the power to see, I don't remember how it was worded, but seeing stuff on all maps. But I'm guessing this is a special run, as you say. And like, if I went on a normal map, like let's say the library, for example, I'm guessing what you're speaking of would show up on the map. But in this specific case, it doesn't. Because I just unlocked that and I do the stage, and the stage, I don't know exactly, but something along those lines. The two rings are two of those hidden items. That was my guess. There's more? Because you say two of... Oh my god, it's still going. So you said I can kill this thing? I'm gonna kill this thing. Whoa! Oh no, oh no, oh no. I killed it! I killed it. Killed it. Pentagram. Oh, I don't want any of this. Reroll. I don't want the cats then. I don't know what I want. Maybe I should have taken the clock lancet. Song of Mana is not useful at this point. Well, when you can't evolve it. I'll take the freeze. Medallions used to evolve the laurel. Oh, imagine that. I was always like... I don't know how to evolve the laurel, if it can be evolved at all, but I like the shield it provides for those runs where you don't take many hits. But when you do take hits, it can be a situation where you just die really fast. Like, let's say an enemy passes through your defenses and you don't notice, so he hits you again and again and you die in like 3 seconds. I figured, hey, the laurel would be really useful for situations like that when you are already destroying everything, but if you take a few hits, you die real fast. I was like, I don't know if I should use the laurel. Sometimes I take it, but not very often. Alright, so since I killed that guy, I can go back down and get that item down there that is probably super far. Both laurel reduce max damage taken to 10 and does retaliation damage. Max damage taken to 10. Does that include death? Because if it in like the death when you survive 30 minutes, because if it includes death when you go 30 minutes, then those 31 minutes achievements, you know, surviving until 31 minutes, would be easy with that. Yes, okay. That's good to know. I was like, maybe I just need like 7 revives or something. But that would work. I was like, maybe I'll do one run with Wake and Max Tiragisu, and maybe if you get to 30 minutes with that, you'd survive long enough for 31 minutes. Like, I don't know. That was my thing. I figured I would do one someday. Alright. That's good to know, though. Pentagram. There's not enough like mini bosses here. Took a million years to evolve the cross. Just need clock to kill that. Oh, just like in other games. Oh yeah, and paired with Laurel. Clock, huh? You freeze death, and Laurel, you survive longer. That makes sense. Oh, rip. Rip everything that I wanted to pick up. I don't really care. This run's gonna be a very, very easy victory at this point. Maybe not. Whoa, whoa, whoa. These things are not cool. But everything's bouncing all over the place. That helps. All right, pentagram. Okay, now I can evolve the pentagram. That's a lot of levels. Okay. I'll take the cash. That's very useful for... Still have plenty of things I need to max out in the quote-unquote shop. Alright. No. 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 I guess? I guess. Big coin bag. Yeah, I know, it's just sometimes I don't pick it up if I'm not sure that I'm gonna survive 30 minutes because, you know, sometimes you have runs where you survive from the skin of your teeth at the end by taking floor chickens as level up upgrades. You know, when you're at 29 minutes and enemies actually damage you a lot, but you take the chicken on level up, so it helps you survive just enough that you win instead of losing. I've had a run like that before, plenty more than once. So I'm not. Typically I take this only when I'm totally sure, which I'm gonna do here, even though I'm not totally sure. Okay, need to kill you. Obviously, it saves a lot of time. All right, let's evolve that pentagram. Alright, that's gonna be my last run, by the way. I've been going 3 hours 24. That's on the longer... Well, no, it's not that long. I mean, I've gone 8 hours before. But, in my streams of this game, I've never gone 4 hours, so I'm already 3 hours and a half in this one. But I very much appreciate your presence, your help. Was super cool, especially that once you guided me to doing Moonglow, and I figured out, hey, I need to kill a boss fast, I need a high DPS, and I strategized on what to build for. That was super cool, and your assistance was really helpful there, and that made it like 3 times more fun than it would have been. That was awesome. And it turned out really well. I won that run. But yeah, I'm to the point where I'm 38 years old, and I'm at the point of my life where once I game for like three hours in a row, I'm like, I could use a break. That's how it goes when you get old. Don't know how old you are. I mean, obviously there's a bunch of people my age or older that can go longer than me, but I cannot game all day like I used to when I was younger. That's a lot of levels. Look at the enemy. Whoa. Look at the enemies carefully. Missed them. What? You mentioned Red Death earlier. Was that what you were pointing at? Let's see. I mean, there's red dots, but... I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be seeing here. You're a bit younger. Good. I wish I could be younger again. Or fallen character. Oh, really? As in, like, other playable characters? Like Antonio and that kind of characters? Official name is Stage Killer. What, for this stage? Capella Magna? You're talking about stuff that I don't know, and I don't notice all the time. Stuff like, you say fallen characters, I'm guessing you mean other playable character. I didn't notice. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a mess on the screen. Well, I mean, it looks even uglier in the stream, but... Oh, 30 minutes. Oh! Oh, okay. You mentioned a boss with a bullet hell. Okay, nothing shows here. Hey, I'm gonna take this. Oh, there's nothing. I don't see a boss, but when he shows up, I'm gonna use this to fight it. It's a bunch of deaths. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Let's go down a little bit. Okay. I see the indicators. Hey! You can be frozen. Imagine that. Okay. Those are vertical. Whoa! No. Okay. Okay. No problem. Thankfully, my years of playing MMORPG... Whoa! My years of playing MMORPGs made me pretty used to these indicators. Okay, I feel a little stuck here. Okay, I can move up and down now. Oh no, oh no! Damn it. Whoa, that was a window. This dude is called the Ender. Do you think he's gonna end me? I'm confident that I'm gonna end him. If that's all he does, at least... Whoa! They move towards me, Okay. Thankfully there's a lot of chicken. Well, so far it's not too bad. So far it's easy. There's a ton of healing everywhere. I took a few hits, but wasn't doing much. That's it? That... Oh. Yo. Great gospel. Alright. Permanently allows to level up weapons beyond their limit. Can be enabled in stage selection. Clap, clap, clap. The one who's gonna end you is the real death. The White Reaper. That gives me something to look forward to. Yep. Okay, now I'm gonna drink water. I can still move. Okay. It's... Alright, so it's doing the thing that it used to do. Okay. So, turns out you can survive White Reaper. But then he kills you again instantly. Instantly. Alright. Oh, there's more. This is like a victory lap. When I do this, I just want to appreciate my victory because I beat a tough boss. I crushed it. It wasn't tough at all, but all right. Defeat the final enemy in the Capella Magna. Unlock Game Killer. Find the Great Gospel. Unlock Limit Break. Survive 30 minutes with Llama. Unlock Skullomaniac. Read the new bestiary entries. I'll do that momentarily. So I unlocked the Skullomaniac at last. Unlock Game Killer. I don't know what that is. And the Limit Break, it was explained, this allows to level weapons past their normal maximum, I think. Game Killer. Game Killer. Where even are you? Is this the Game Killer? No. This is... I don't even know what that is. What? This is stuff I don't even know. I mean, okay, I know the evolved bird, but not this one. These guns? Okay. Red Killer. It wasn't Red Killer. It was something Killer. Card 0. Oh, it's an Arcana. Okay. All right. Well, I'll look at the Game Killer when I play the game next time and I check the new Arcana, which is gonna be, in a future stream. All right. Haven't looked at these much. Orochimaru. See, I killed this dude. Oh. Oh, this one. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Halts experience gain. Experience gems turn into exploding projectiles. All treasure chests contain at least 3 items. So if you take this early, you're not getting enough levels to level up your weapons like a lot. You just don't. But if you get this late, like let's say it's the third, this is a hard word to say for me. This is the third. When is the last Arcana you get in a run? Most of your stuff is not necessarily maxed, but it's pretty high. And then you get this and you still get to max out stuff with chests. And you get to explode all over the place, is my understanding. Really useful for killing the boss in the bone zone. Wow. Okay. This is a lot of stuff that I have not experienced yet, so I probably won't remember this when I play next time, but I definitely will need to try out the Bone Zone eventually, which I'll probably do next stream, which you probably won't be there because, as I said before, I don't announce and you don't follow, and nobody knows when I stream. Even I don't know when I stream. But my point being, I'm gonna check that out in a future stream, most likely the next one. Because I've been thinking about the stages I haven't done yet. Sometimes I go back to old stages, mostly when I try to unlock not achievements, but to unlock unlocks, which is, it sounds weird said like that, but to unlock stuff, usually I go back to earlier stages that are not too hard. Also different time zones. Where are you? Personally, I'm in Canada. It's 6 in the morning here. I've been up all night. Okay. Definitely going with the Japanese aesthetic and stuff. Asia. Which one was that again? Should have paid attention. This one. Rotom Trickster always seen carrying his tail over his shoulder. Hang on. I'm getting a note passed to me. Oh, actually it's not his tail. Probably best you look this up yourself. It is the balls. Okay. So I heard about this sort of critter that has big balls, and I don't know much about it. It's something a lot of people know, even here in the West, where these are not omnipresent. See, earlier I was like, I noticed it, but I didn't see exactly what it was. Orochimaru. When I fought that thing, I thought it was super cool with the way the heads were trying to get you from afar. It was my first time fighting it. Stage killer. Right, I'm gonna get to that. Ancient legendary dragon of immense power and wisdom, with 8 heads, 8 tails, and a love for 8-fold strong red wine. If you're invited for a night out by it, best decline. It'll be a nightmare to carry home. Oh god. Okay. Stage killer. This thing? How many heroes have fallen now? How many campaigns have blazed a trail to power unimaginable and to That seems like a strange wording. Anyway, and ended with a weak, pathetic bleeding. That's not a word I know. Fight us if you will, forget us if you can. You soon shall be just another one of us, defeated. Yeah, I recognize some of the characters, yeah. Obviously with a different color palette. Neat. The Trickster. The Stalker. Oh, you called it the Stalker earlier. It's actually his name. The Drowner. Killed that one easily. The Maddener. The Ender. A Reaper that specializes in murder by illusion. Treasure hunters especially fall foul of the trickster's deadly jokes, eagerly pocketing the gems it manifests and learning all too late that they've stuffed their pantaloons. That's not a word you hear in English much. With supernatural explosives. Hence, when I tried to pick up gems that were fake earlier and like I could kinda tell. Loves to be the death of the party. It sure didn't get me. The Stalker, a Reaper that cannot take a hint. Once they set their eyes on a victim, nothing can dissuade them from an obsessive campaign of terror. Gotta stay hydrated. Many of the Stalker's victims die from exhaustion or simply surrender after years of pursuit. Years? Damn. Imagine that in real life. You're pursued by something that is not faster than you, but will follow you for eternity. That is terrifying. Beware should it take an interest in you. Wherever you go, it follows. Unless you kill it. Obviously, I killed it. Took a while. The Drowner, a reaper that loves to make it rain. Actually, I don't remember rain when I killed the blue one. I don't remember rain happening. Anyway, maybe it's just escaping me. Stories claim that it once did so for 40 days and 40 nights simply to impress a guy. In battle, the Drowner is a master of wet work, preferring to dampen the spirits of its adversaries with a torrent of abuse. Don't fall foul of the original Deadpool. Deadpool. Okay. The Maddener. A reaper whose true form lies beyond the edge of sanity, bearing the power to alter reality itself. It exists to confuse and disorient, and feeds on the mental anguish inspired in its victims. When robbed of its ability to beguile. Okay, I get the intent of the word, but it's not a word I've ever heard before. When robbed of its ability to beguile, however, it falls prey to the very fear and bewilderment it causes in others, its very sense of self overridden by sheer panic. When the power of friendship, the power of friendship between all the deads? Now this is some lore I can get behind. When the power of friendship goes planet, the ultimate personification of oblivion, the Ender encapsulates all aspects of true despair, death, madness, obsession, deceit, and being wet. What the hell? Its arrival signifies true futility, a final warning to those who've embarked on a doomed quest and refuse to understand that what they seek is not here in this world or the next. Same thing as betwixt, old English word. Yeah, it's not a word you would hear either in this day and age. Which, I mean, it's a word I've heard, but it's not a word you use in modern English. So anyway, those were interesting. I know there's some funny ones, nor I haven't really looked at the bestiary much. I know there's a few funny ones here and there. Like, okay, nothing comes to mind, but I know there's some. I don't normally read them, especially aloud. Well, in Northern Lion Street. Oh my god, now that's a name I haven't heard in years. I used to watch Northern Lion on YouTube like 10 years ago or whatever, when he was playing Binding of Isaac, and he did like hundreds and hundreds of those Binding of Isaac runs. But then I stopped following. Yeah, I am aware of Northern Lion as a result. Does he still stream? I mean, back then I only knew him from YouTube. It was before Twitch. Twitch wasn't a thing at the time. Like, does he stream? Like, I don't necessarily have the time to tune up to new people, or, you know, but much more diverse. Okay, yeah, but because back then, as I said, he was playing Binding of Isaac like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos, and I watched hundreds of them, but I eventually stopped. And I know he played something else at some point after that, but I don't remember. He's on Twitch, so he does stream. That's awesome, because it's like just hearing the name is like, it's like a form of nostalgia for me. I used to watch his vids a lot, and I really enjoyed his commentary. He was indeed, as you say, I would hear that in his streams. It sounds about right because I enjoyed his commentary. He's a little witty is not the word I'm looking for, but he is a very intelligent man, very articulate, which is not my case. I try, and I enjoyed that. I enjoy more intellectual stuff. Well, not always, but I mean, in the general sense, I prefer people that are more intellectual, well spoken, over people that are just like screaming and cursing all the time. I mean, I don't curse really. I mean, I say some things like I said as a joke, I'm family friendly, god damn it. Like, as a joke. Like I curse, but those kind of curse. I don't say the F word or stuff like that. The only F word I say is fatality. Super Auto Pets. That does not ring a bell. I don't know this at all. I don't know what that is either. Then whatever that goes. Okay, so he does go with the flow with, let's say, the new hip game of the moment, which makes sense because playing popular stuff, you keep getting a lot of people watching, and if he has an interest. He has a bit generator in his head, like the one time he went up about Scary Movie 2. I don't know whatever he said, but oh, he plays random indie games. Good. Because okay, there's not much that come to mind, but I like many indie games, like stuff that is not. Yeah, exactly. I don't really play AAA games myself either. I played many smaller titles, indie. Yeah. I don't really play much. I don't play many single player games anymore. I play an MMORPG a lot, and the rest of my time is like watching streams, watching videos, sometimes playing something on stream. I play some older games sometimes, but like I don't game nearly as much as I used to. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that, but I'm not a Marvel person. I'm not a superhero kind of person. So I've never been into Marvel, DC, anything connected to that stuff. And he got you. Oh, he got you into Vampire Survivors. I don't remember what got me into Vampire Survivors. I mean, it was all over YouTube at one point, but I mean, I don't watch Let's Plays anymore. I don't remember what exactly got me into it. I just saw it. I know I saw it and it looked interesting to me, and I tried it out on Steam at the time. In any case, I need to get up, and stretch and drink more water and stuff. I'm gonna end the stream here, but I have very much appreciated your presence, your assistance, your information. Definitely, let me do it again. This is super cool. Get some rest. I'm not sleepy. I'm not going to bed. I've been awake since I woke up in the evening. So I'm not going to bed yet in a few hours. But I'm tired, like I'm exhausted. As I said before, gaming exhausts me very quickly now at the point I'm at in my life. At this age, I can't game all day like I used to when I was younger. But yeah, I'm just gonna take it easy, watch videos, or do whatever. But thank you very much, it was super fun. Sleep cycle broken? Yeah, it's always broken with me. Basically, like right now, I wake up in the evening and I go to bed in the morning, like maybe 8, 9 p.m. For me, it's 6:40 right now. But like maybe in a week, it might be the other way around. Like it might be the exact opposite. I don't know. Maybe it will be, maybe it won't. I never know. It's a total mess. Thank you. You as well. Have a nice day. And a nice week, month, year, you know. Have a nice everything. Alright. So ending the stream here. Thanks for watching, and obviously this goes on YouTube like usual, so if you're watching on YouTube, if you are watching on YouTube right now, you don't have to like, you don't have to sub, and you don't have to comment, but you have a nice day too. All right, take care.